Ben, first off, welcome to Gateshead. It's a bit of a hectic period squad-wise at the minute for the boys and obviously yourself coming in as well. But how are you sort of looking ahead to the challenge and how have the sort of first kind of couple of days been for you?
Yeah, thank you. Obviously really looking forward to the opportunity. I've been in a couple of days now and sort of got to know the boys and stuff, and training's been good. So had a few conversations with the manager and really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and you mentioned having some conversations with Rob there. How have those sort of been going in terms of how they see you fitting into the side as a whole, really?
Yeah, I think that's sort of what sold me it straight away. The conversations I had with Rob in terms of style of play and sort of the fundamentals and the principles of the team sort of fit really well with what I sort of align with as well. So I think it's going to be a really good fit, and I'm looking forward to the chance.
Yeah, and you mentioned it feeling like being a good fit, but how do you see yourself as a player kind of slotting into that play style? Obviously everyone who watches the games week in, week out knows here it's quite possession heavy, see a lot of the ball and that type of thing, so I suppose the midfielder like yourself gets a bit of an opportunity to flourish really as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think it aligns perfectly really. I'm sort of a player that wants to get on the ball as much as possible and use my teammates around me to link play, sort of in an attacking sense, get shots off, try, create goals, score goals. So that's what this team seems to be about, and obviously, yeah, they play real good style of play. So I think it should fit me well.
Yeah, and for yourself in terms of your sort of recent history career-wise, of course you've been at Cambridge in the Football League, more recently at Cork in Ireland as well, but I suppose coming back into the English league system as well, how are you sort of viewing that transition as well from your point of view?
Yeah, obviously I was at Cambridge a while and racked up quite a few games under my belt there, and then went over to Ireland for a little bit, which was a really good experience, sort of moving away from home and experiencing a different league, where again I sort of had a lot more consistency in playing time, but like I'm really looking forward to being back in England now, and again getting a lot of games under my belt and just trying to be as consistent as possible and see what I can bring to the team.
Yeah, and you mentioned the playing time aspect of it there. Is that kind of the primary goal in the forefront of your mind at the minute, just to be sort of forcing your way into the team and trying to play week in, week out really?
Yeah, 100%. That's obviously the biggest focus for me, just consistently playing is something at this stage of my career I want to do as much as possible, but again I want to be a big part of the team as well, and sort of hold my place, get in the team and keep my place in the team from good performances. So that's what I'm gonna aim to do.
Yeah, and of course you mentioned Cambridge as obviously one of your former employers. Of course Luke Hannon, someone who's been there recently as well. Obviously Mamadou Job's still there permanently, of course on loan from there as well. So I imagine it helps yourself having a couple of familiar faces coming in.
Yeah, 100%. It always helps when you know a couple of the boys that are here already. They can sort of give you a heads up on that, but all the staff, all the players, everyone in the building's been really welcoming, so it's been an easy couple of days to fit in, and it's made me really look forward to it even more.
Yeah, and of course over the sort of next month or two really, the games are coming in pretty thick and fast. Obviously midweeks and Saturdays coming, well, 24/7 really at the moment, but as a new player coming in, is that kind of the way you'd like it to be?
100%. I think just getting chucked straight in is the way you sort of deal with it, and just you got to take it in your stride, and that's what we want really, games week in, week out, a couple of times a week at times. So yeah, it's a busy period coming up, so hopefully we can put in some good performances and get some good results.